What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. The Elishiva telling me I got no sound. Let's see if that is the case. Testing 1, 2, 3, testing. I got sound. I got sound. I got sound. It's on your end. Anywho, we got Georgia versus Alabama. Georgia versus Alabama, the SEC championship. And Valhalla Sports Talk is here for all the action. Was on the whole time. You didn't hear the Loud in the Hall Tonight song, Elishiva? Did you not hear it? See. Speaker Logitech USB headset. Sure seems like it's working to me. I don't know. Hey, look again. Seems like it's working to me. I don't know. Hear and hear the plane. No song. Betting is broke. So I don't know about that either. I don't know about that either. Got an update, of course, on Windows, which always F's everything up. What about this? You hear this? Which always F's everything up. Hear this? So it appears like the features are not working as far as audio. Let's try to kick this thing in the tail. Try to kick her in the tail. Elishiva knows of what she speaks, apparently. Features. Let's try to kick this thing in the tail. Try to kick her in the Yeah, I know, Cubes. I know, buddy. What she speaks, apparently. Well, you had to go without it, y'all. Had to go without it, y'all. Minus 5 dB. Monitor only, mute output. Okay, that's correct. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Your microphone is unmuted and has no signal. All right, we'll just roll without it, I guess, y'all. So we got no music, no nothing, huh? Right. Shite delicious, y'all. Shite delicious. Muted over here, maybe? I don't know what to do, y'all. I literally don't know what to do. I don't know. We just roll with it, y'all. We will just roll with it. We got Georgia, the number 3 rated team in the country. Number 3 ranked team, Georgia Bulldogs. I just no idea how to fix that. Against Alabama, the number 9 rated in the country. The Bulldogs are 11-1 on the season. Alabama 10-2. 10-2 for Alabama. It's a 2 o'clock start here in the desert in Arizona. Uh, it'll be shown on ABC on your local television dial. ABC on your local television dial. That makes no sense that this isn't working properly. Refreshed and everything. I restarted the computers. Stupid. But betting isn't working either. You guys not hear me at all still or what? I'm Andre P. Yeah, I don't know. I got audio issues, bro. I don't know what's wrong. Really don't know what's wrong. I mean, everything looks correct. Everything looks more than correct. Monitor and output, maybe? Tell me if you hear the music, chat. All right, so there we got music. All right, now let's try the.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Let's try All right, so we're in now. We're in now, chat. I don't know how that gets triggered like that. I didn't touch it, but whatever. We underway now, y'all. We underway. The betting's still not working though, apparently. Let me close it out. Try to bring it back up again. Man, good thing I came on early, y'all. Good thing I came on early. Yeah, so betting not working, y'all. Glad to see Val wearing his uncle's shirt. It's a fucking polo. What do you mean, your uncle? I don't know. I don't appear to be getting hit either, so that's good too. All right, so we got about after all this, we got about any minute now. This thing should start. Georgia in their traditional white jersey with the gray pants and that new tone red helmet, black numbers. A UCLA shirt. Now, why don't I have points, you stingy bastard? I want to bet. I don't betting don't work, so it don't matter. It makes no difference whatsoever. Betting ain't working either. Anytime they do a Windows update, y'all, anytime there's a Windows update, it jacks up everything. Looks like a baseball umpire shirt. I would like to see what you clowns are wearing right now on a Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. I would like to see what you clowns are wearing. Half of you are probably still in your jammies. Some of you got wife beaters on with gravy stains on the front. So obviously on college football, we always have issues with the bots, the overseas stuff showing the game. So it'll take us a while to break through here, and there's a lot of them showing the game. There's a ton of them. Of course, it doesn't affect the big boys. Well, Mario, I see Mario's on. CeeLo is up as well. Do the math in your head. If I win, you dyslexic jackwagon. I'm wearing nothing right now, says Andre P. It's not 2 o'clock where I am. Kubler's wearing some flannel. I tell y'all, I'm a mustache. I do this. Mustache you a question, chat. That's your question. I'm wearing Dodgers World Series Championships shirt. Listen, y'all, I really didn't want to know what y'all were or were not wearing. I really didn't want to know. Now, where's your cut waters? I don't have any. I don't have no booze. I don't have no booze in the house. I'm still extremely happy about the Dodgers, says Ella Shiva. I think we all are, but I don't feel the need to like every day. Like you should be tossing pizza dough in the air with that mustache. All right, so according to ESPN's matchup predictor, Alabama, who is a 1.5 point dog, is the favorite to win this thing, 51% to 49%. This game will take place in Atlanta, Georgia, United States of America, at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, or the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Liked you on Cutwaters. You weren't an asshole. Ah, I just predicted correctly regarding Texas Tech's football win today. This is Ella Shiva. There you go. Georgia's going to win today 48 to 21. This is lazy. Here. All right, national anthem. Great job by the University of Georgia band doing the national anthem. But it's Bulldogs versus Crimson Tide for the SEC championship. All right, so kickoff just around the corner, y'all. There's a countdown clock there that says 11 minutes. 11 minutes. It'll be Herb Street and Fowler on the call for ABC. Of course, usually working for ESPN, these fellas. So I guess there's a bye in the college football playoffs, right? That are available, a couple of buys. So these teams are competing for that as well. Let's go Dogs, says Dodgers. Again, betting y'all on this game. Let me go over here to the secondary screen. Let me go to the secondary screen here. I think I got the betting info. Here's your game odds. Bulldogs still favored by 1.5. A money line bet, minus 125. For the Crimson Tide, plus 105. Over-under is 48.5. 48.5 is the over-under. So a little different look here, y'all. I put the chat up there. Go back to the main here. What's up, Word Salad? Bam Bam, the Cam Cowboy. Says, go Dogs. That's a name. All right, hit that sub if you're new, y'all. Give the video a like. Hopefully we have a good stream once they get the bots thrown off of here, if they throw them off. Apparently Georgia's center is out, Drew Bobo. Georgia always struggles with these cousin kissers. Roll Tide, says Chizen. Alabama has won 17 in a row in the city of Atlanta. What? What? All right, kickoff just around the corner, y'all. You're going to get loud in the hall for a minute.
Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it! Turn the sound up! Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep, while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing, in the chat we all in. This ain't just a stream, this a straight up call. And we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold. For the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
Little preview video here on ABC of both these teams, some highlights from this season past, and they're both trying to punch their tickets to that college football playoff, the newly expanded college football playoff. Only roll one thing. It's no dang tide, says Dodger. All right, if we get to 300 likes by halftime, I will drop a membership. 300 by the half. I will drop a VST membership. We must be buried in the search, though, y'all, because I am getting my tail kicked already. Absolutely kicked. I didn't even see me on that search. I'm no longer showing up in the search either. All right, there we go. Alabama taking the field. Alabama taking that field, y'all. Here we go. Kirby got him loaded up in the tunnel. Them dogs. Who let them dogs out? Kirby did. Know about them dogs in Atlanta, y'all. You know, you know. What did you do to anger the YouTube gods? I don't know. I guess do something other than the Dodgers. Hopefully it picks up. Hopefully it picks up, y'all. My captain's meeting at midfield for the coin toss. Kirby going to be 3-0. Alabama in the maroon helmets, maroon jerseys, white pants. Nobody cares who the referee or the officials are, sir. We don't care. We really don't. Ball is heads by Georgia. It is tails. Tails never fails. Alabama going to kick it and put the defense on the field. They will defer. Georgia will receive. We're interviewing coaches just before the game. Makes sense. Makes total sense to me. Love it. Love it. Our guest in the house. What's up, Val? What's up, dude? Here we go. They're interviewing the coach for Alabama, Kalen DeBoer. All right, here we go, Chad. I'll get you to the stat page as soon as it becomes active. We're going to track the leaders on both teams. And here we go, a kickoff from Alabama to Georgia for the SEC championship. Kick is away. It'll drop in the end zone. Here we go, waiting for a commercial to finish up on the stat page, and we'll get you right over to it, chat. There we go. Your chats will appear on screen, y'all. Shotgun formation. Quick throw this side. Zachariah Branch takes it upfield. First down. Big gainer on first. Big gainer on first down, chat. Georgia with the football. Shotgun here. They send the running back out. Georgia going right to left. A run by the QB. And he'll go down after a short gain. Be that far behind? What's up, C-Hab? 2nd and 7 is the down and distance. Shotgun formation. For Stockton. Quick throw to the running back. He'll try to get the edge. He'll be knocked out of bounds, but a flag on the play. Flag on the play, holding on the Bulldogs. So that's a biggie, a 10-yarder. A 10-yarder. So a 2nd and 17, y'all. Are we really this far behind? What's going on? Or this far ahead? Shotgun formation. It's a handoff going right. He'll lose a couple. He will lose 3 to make it 3rd down. Talk to me, chat. Don't let that chat stop moving. .12:56, clock running. Stockton changing the play, steps back into the shotgun. Georgia going right to left on your TV screen. He's going to run it. He'll get knocked down way short of the first. So the Dogs will punt. A 6-yard gain ain't enough on a 3rd and 4 and on a 3rd down and long. Punt formation. That punt is away. It will be fair caught at the 17. Alabama will take their first possession of the game. Why would you run on 2nd and 17? That was dumb AF. Yeah. It's getting worse. No idea why they would run on 2nd and 17. Just one pass. Just one pass there, Chet. But Alabama will have their first possession of the game here. Georgia will be looking to stop them. Looking scared to throw. Yeah, they only threw it one time. He's 1 for 1. And the one play that he threw, there was a 17-yard gain. 17-yard hit. Jalapeno in your Coke at Sonic? What? That's weird. It's a little weird. Nissan just asked Santa if he only checks it twice. They were disappointed in Santa. What does Nissan know? Nissan, Santa just doing his deal. Why does Nissan have to pick on old Saint Nick? Kevin Costner going to tell you the story about the first Christmas on Tuesday on ABC. All right, so Simpson went 24 for 38, 276, 2 touchdowns against the Dogs earlier this season. They're going left to right. Simpson in the shotgun. Running back can't hear him, so he goes up, listens to him. 2 wide receivers to the right. They bring one in motion to the bottom of the screen. A handoff straight up the gut. A 5-yard gain by Daniel Hill. Dances with Christmas. Exactly. Be dancing with Christmas, y'all, with Kevin Costner. Ooh, this is worse than I ever thought. Here we go. From the 24 shotgun formation, they got trips right this time. Trips right, wide receivers. Official finally gets out the way. They bring a receiver in motion, and it's a handoff straight up the gut again. This time it's a 2-yard gain by Hill to make it 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 is down in distance. .52 clock running here in the SEC championship game. First quarter action. 3rd and 3 for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Simpson in the shotgun. Trips right again. Running back to his right. They bring that receiver in motion to the top side. And he does an end around, comes this way. And he gets blown up by the Georgia defense. And Georgia's defense holds. Them dogs be barking in Atlanta. Boom. Blew him up. Slobbered knocker. This slobber's rocking. Don't bother knocking. Punt formation. Punt is away. Be fair caught right at the 30-yard line, the Georgia 30. And we'll go to a commercial break. Ryan Grubb is Alabama offensive coordinator. It's good to know that, because I've been worried about that. Fansville by Dr. Pepper. Let's go, Dogs. Shut him down, says Dodger. D looking good. Is it? Is it Andre P?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Thank you to the 18 or so that are up in here. Pause. Oh, shit. All right, so both teams did nothing with their opening possession. Both of them did absolutely nada. Pass the ball. Quarterback guy. Wide open right there, says the wife on the Geico commercial. Wise chicken, y'all. Give me some of that Popeyes family meal, y'all. DoorDash it to the crib. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I don't know. Are commercials dropping? What's going on? Why can't they only have 16 in the house for a championship game? What? Why? Somebody tell me. What the fuck is going on? I watch me when you watch it though, huh? Chat. Don't it make it look good? All right, here we go. Let's see what Stockton and the boys can do with it here on Georgia's second offensive possession of the game. There's an official bean of the SEC, y'all. Apparently you can be the official beans. The Southeastern Conference. All right, here we go. It looks dark in that place, y'all. Doesn't it look dark? Weird. Back to pass. Stockton throws it in the flat to that running back, I believe it was, and he's tackled immediately. 4-yard loss. Damn, 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14, chat. .925 clock running here. First quarter action, SEC championship. Stockton in the shotgun. Back to pass, throws it short. Boom! My man gets blown up again. Might have broke a rib. Dude lit him up like a Christmas tree. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, damn. He keeps throwing short passes. He's scared, says Andre P. Scared. They're checking on old dude. He got blown the F up. Wish I still had the Valhalla Sports Talk ambulance. I would send it out there because he got popped. He got popped, yo. So clock stops with 9:15 on it as they check on the injured Bulldog. The team is out on the field around him. This is usually indicates kind of a bad deal here. Like maybe they did really break a rib. Danny, gracia. Roll call, check in, roll tide. What's up, Danny? What is up, Danny? All right, dude's up. Dude's up. Frazier Jr. Down went Frazier. Down went Frazier, but he's back up, y'all. BST ambulance with hot cartoon EMT, says Kubler. Facts. Facts. They don't have that no more. All right, here we go. 3rd and 14, a 3rd and long. Shotgun. Back to pass. Over the middle, Stockton to the little speed guy. Jones catches it. 13-yard gainer and short of the first down. What does Georgia do? What does Georgia do here, y'all? I thought they were going to kill that little guy. They're going to go for it here on a 4th and 1. Shotgun formation, single wide receiver on either side. Kind of a, oh no, the punt. They punted it. They had me messed up. Oh, bounced the wrong way. Goes out of bounds around the 8-yard line. That's where Alabama will take over 1st and 10, chat. A cloudy day in Atlanta, y'all. Cloudy day. Lots of windows around this this dome or this stadium, but it looks really dark inside. Ken Norton Jr., UCLA great, Cowboys great, says Kubler. Salute, Mr. Val. Thanks. Mark guesses, how's it going? It's going pretty good, buddy. Be going better if I had more than 35 up in here, Be going better. But here we go, 1st and 10. Quick throw, left side, and a first down. Alabama. Simpson to Horton for 12. Quickly to the line. Simpson under center now with a running back behind him. 2 wideouts on his left side. Sends another one over. And it's a handoff up the middle. Short gain of 2 by Hill. Short gain of 2 by Hill, the running back. .748 clock running here. First quarter action, SEC Championship. If you want to watch it, y'all, it's on ABC on your local television dial. The ball now on the 22. Simpson in the shotgun. He's going to try to run it himself and get hit right in his chest by Harris for a loss of 1. A loss of 1 on the play. Harris looking like a hungry dog at dinner time. 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and 9. Simpson in the shotgun, running back in front of him to his left. He's got duos on the left, a single on the right. Back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. And the Georgia defense holds one mo again. They just showed a cheerleader, and that girl was thick. That girl was thick. Like the way Andre likes them. All right, so we punting again. Pause. Oh, blocked! That shit's blocked. The Dogs got it. The Dogs get it, and they're real close to the red zone. The first mistake goes to Alabama. Dude come in and just said, "Pa-pow!" Right off his foot, y'all. Didn't touch him. Kirby is 17-0 when he has a team that blocks a kick. Here we go, just outside the 20. At the 21. Stockton under center. It's a handoff going right. That's forward. Takes it inside the 10. First down, Bulldogs. First and goal, Bulldogs. And they are in the red zone. Looking to strike first. So first and goal from about the 8. It's a handoff. Up the middle. Won't get nothing. He'll lose one. For down goes Frazier. Loses a yard. Now at the 8. It's actually the 9, chat. Shotgun formation here for Stockton. Got a running back to his left. They got a wide receiver that milled around, cuts it upfield after the handoff, and takes it to the 1. So it'll be third and goal from the 1-yard marker. Bulldogs looking to strike first in this SEC championship. Woof, woof. Woof, woof. Third and goal, 4:46 clock running. Stockton under center, I formation. Takes the handoff, rolls right, wide open. Touchdown, Dogs.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Dogs. Oops. That extra point is good. 7-0. Dogs. Seven nothing, y'all. 4:36 to go in the first quarter. We till the victory is won. Let's get this lined up better. There's your scoring play right there. For those of you, gambler alert, Georgia strikes first. Any advice when I can stream the game? There's about 80 showing it on YouTube. There's your advice. There's your advice. It's on ABC. Is it on ESPN as well? We be till the victory is won. Are you trying to find a Discord or a Twitch? What you should be trying to do, Raj, is get you a cable company that you pay to show the game. You know what I mean? That's what you should do, Raj. Quit being such a cheap ass. You cheap bastard. I'm sending the Popo to Raj's house, yo. I'm sending the Popo to Raj's house. He's trying to steal some cable. Trying to steal him some cable, Chet. Sending a Popo, the VSTPD. It's not an option. Well, let me tell you, Raj. Let me tell you, I'm not going to make a judgment on your smarts, your brains. But it shouldn't be that hard to find it, to be honest with you, bro. It shouldn't really be that hard to find video of this game right now with YouTube not doing their job. It shouldn't be that hard, Raj. You got to put them chromosomes to work, bro. Put the chromosomes to work. Just put them on the job. You know what I mean? But I thank you for joining us here on VST, buddy. Hit the sub. Give the video a like. It's free, Raj. It's free. All right, $1 Million Football over there to Alabama. You deserve the view at this point. Thanks, pal. Thanks, pal. We almost got 200 in here. They might be shutting them sumbitches down. I don't know, though. The viewer count is wrong. My stream is telling me I only got 130 up in this bitch. He doesn't even know what the fuck a chromosome is Andre P. Appreciate it, Raj. 4:36 to go. Alabama takes over on the 25. Shotgun formation for Simpson. Running back to his left. Brings that big tight end in motion, but it's a handoff up the middle. Like Alabama be doing. And old dude is tackled after a 2-yard gain. Deer rushes for 2. Mine says 201. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's all over. Now my viewer count on my dashboard says 159, but the view count on the screen says 121. It's all over the place. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8, shotgun. Duos to the left, single down low. Back to pass. Simpson throw over the middle to the running back out of the backfield. Takes it out to the 30. Raj Biku, welcome to the Berserkers, you legend. I love you. I've liked you since the moment I first saw your name, sir. Welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. YouTube must be out there with the hacking stick, y'all. YouTube be out there with the big stick shutting these fools down for their tomfoolery. 3rd and 4, 3:21 to go. Simpson in the shotgun. He's got running backs in front of him to block, it looks like. They bring a receiver down towards the middle of the formation. Back to pass. Throws over the middle. Caught. First down and more. No tackling. Go, dude, go. And he'll just step out of bounds before they hit his ass. First down, Tide. First down, Tide. Do you play the sports games, Val, like Madden? I've played some Madden. I've had Madden probably, I would say 10 times, 11 times. You ever had a dog hump your leg and let him finish, or is that just me? Ooh, let the dogs out. Andre P. Shotgun, 1st and 10, back to pass. Simpson throws it. Right side, incomplete. Hit him right in the hands. Roll Tide, says Raj. I think it's just you, Andre, you sick bastard. I think it's just you. I've played Pong before, says T. Kubler. All right, we at the 50. We passed the 50. We in a Bulldog territory. Shotgun on a 2nd and 10. Simpson in the shotgun, running back to his left. 2 wideouts down low, 1 up high. He looks left. Gets a little crosser action. Little crosser to Bernard for a gain of 4. Andre is a UGA fan with commentary like that. And he's a weirdo, Raj. Stay away from that fool. He's a weirdo. I mean, I didn't ask him to, but he seemed kind of desperate, so I just looked away, let it happen. Clown shit. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation on a 3rd and 6. Trips right. Says, I'll throw it over the middle, and it'll be picked off by the Dogs. Picked off and returned by the Dog.
Go!
A flag on the play late. But the Dogs get the block punt, and now a pick. Let's see what the penalty is. Andre P. would really enjoy swimming with the dolphins. Let's go, says Dodgers. Face mask on the return, y'all. So that $1 million football going over to the Dogs. Tipped pass right to my man. He made a nice catch. He made him a nice catch there, y'all. And they gave him some fake pads with some spikes on there. It says Savage. I am Savage. Because he's a dog. 1st and 10, Georgia. There was a little face masking on both sides there, y'all. No, they called it on the intercepting team. So they're going to be on the Georgia 43. It was the guy that was returning it that face masked the Alabama dude. Shotgun formation, left hash mark. Georgia going right to left. Just a little run to the left side there for 2 yards. $71-20 is steamrolling, says Danny. 101 clock running here in this first quarter. It's 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs after the pick. Under center, fakes the handoff, throws to the tight end, and he takes it right to midfield. That'll make it 3rd and 3, chat. 3rd and 3, Georgia hustling to the line, trying to beat out the quarter clock. 34, clock running. Shotgun, duos to the left. Back to pass. Gonna run it. And he's gonna dive. And it's gonna be a 1st down, Georgia Bulldogs. 1st down. And this is gonna take it down to the end of the 1st quarter. in the SEC Championship. Found a stream, Andre. I'm just here for the love of the game. Let's go, Raj. I like you, Raj. I like you, buddy. All right, so we're going to the second quarter, Chad. A little break here. A little break in the action. So far here in this SEC championship game, y'all, the Bulldogs have been making the big plays. They got the blocked punt and now a pick. Now a pick here. They're trying to put all the pressure on the Alabama Crimson Tide. I blame gambling, says Dodgers. Let's keep him. We can keep him, Andre. We can keep Raj. We can keep him. Keep him around the parts. You know what I mean? We're trying to get a little stream going here, y'all. We got 189 in the box. I still think I'm probably getting my ass kicked, but we got 189 up in here, up in here. Let me see how bad it is. See how bad it is. 6.3K for that sumbitch Mario. I like Mario, though. I like Mario, though. We doing all right. We'll be okay. We'll be all right. Be all right. Let's go to the stat page. At the half, y'all. At the half, I will go over all the individual team stats for those of you with parlays. YouTube wants to censor fat in a comment, but not F-bomb. You learn a lot behind the scenes of the Blue Wrench, especially how many of Andre P's comments need to be approved before appearing. You look cute today. Thanks for the updates. Ooh, ooh. That's my first ever ooh. My first ever ooh in the chat, y'all. Ooh. I don't even know how to do it. 160 plus during an intermission is still decent, says Raj. Is that gambling talk, Raj? If Andre goes, so do I, says Raj. Makes the stream much more interesting, says Kubler, the newest wrench. 181 in the house. We're approaching 7,000 views. He is such a freaking cutie. Ooh woo. Today's scores from around the NBA and NCAA football. No, just the NBA are scrolling on the bottom of your screen. Is it that baby blue polo that's making Val cute, says Kubler? Yeah, it matches with my eyes. Ooh woo. Come on, y'all. Hit the sub. Get a video a like. Hit the sub. Get a video a like. We'll be having some fun here for some college football on the channel. Double header tonight, y'all. Got us a double header brewing. We gonna do this game, and then we're gonna do Ohio State versus Indiana. Ohio State versus Indiana next. I'm in this MF for recruiting fools to the Freaky Squad. Don't intervene, Val. Look away. Okay. I'll look away. I'll look away and I'll twist my mustache. Carmen in the house. Carmen Don Allen checks in from Canada. COO taking a nap. All right, here we go. Here we go. Alabama now going left to right. Excuse me, Georgia going left to right. Frazier running hard a long way. And after the first down goes Frazier. 11-yard gain. Ooh, What is that Leafs fan doing here? Is this the winners only, bud? Listen, Raj. Carmen is a moderator, and you will respect her authority. Handoff. Left side there, gain of 2 by Bowens. Just going to run it down their throat all game, says Andre P. Down their throat?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Shotgun on a 2nd and 8. Handoff. Oh, hit him right in the face mask. Knocked him down for a gain of big 0. Gain of nothing, chat. Carmen has diplomatic immunity. Facts. Gonna earn my stripes, I see. Okay. It's my first time we'll see in a few games, says Raj. Get a hold of yourself. Another run by Stockton. They hit him in the back and push him forward. He'll be real close to another first. It's going to be 4th and 1, Chad. He was just short. Stockton was just short. You know who else played for Georgia at quarterback, chat? My hero, Francis Osbury Tarkington, played for Georgia. He was a Bulldog. Stockton under center here on a 4th and 1. Little quarterback sneak. First down, Dogs. First down, Dogs. You want me to give you your second ooh-woo? Ooh-woo? All right, Stockton 5 for 7 now with a tutty. It's 1st and 10, Dogs. From the Alabama 24-ish. Rolling right. Oh my God, they might have knocked old dude out. How is that not a hit to the helmet? Dude hearing birds. Some shit like in the cartoons, man. That's helmet to helmet. 2nd and 10, 11:08 to go. Still from the 24-ish. Back to pass. Thrown right side, caught, first down and more. Taken down inside the 5, and the Dogs are in the red zone. Them Dogs are in the red zone, chat. Dude hearing birds. Sir Francis of Tarkington. What's up, DC? Dog catcher in the house. All right, so inside the 4 here. Shotgun formation. For Stockton. Running back to his right. Kind of a muddled formation. Frazier to the left. And he'll lose a yard. He will lose a yard on the left side. I'm hanging in there, Carmen. Hope that you are too, says DC. Wow, wow, wow. Yippee-yo, yippee-yay. Valhalla definitely in the house. Ten minutes remaining in this second quarter. It's 2nd and goal for the Georgia Bulldogs here in the SEC Championship. Stockton. Shotgun, running back, left. That was a weird start and a flag. I think we got a little false start. On the offense, and we got some drama in the end zone there. A little bit of drama between a couple of players. False start on the offense. That'll back them up 5. Roll Tide needs to lock in, says Chris. Post Lewait. 14-0. Let's go, says Money Me Down. You better not be spoiling in my chat, bitch. Pull it back, says Chris. All right, here we go. Now from the 10. From the 10, Stockton shotgun, running back left, trips right. Stockton going to run it right up the gut and take it back to the 5. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 5 for the Georgia Bulldogs. Spoiling? Appreciate it. Money me down. Appreciate it. Money me down. 9:03, clock running here in the second quarter. Georgia already up by 7, trying to add to Alabama's pain. Stockton in the shotgun, running back to his left, a muddle formation. 2 wideouts. They're running real fast. Throw over the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! Touchdown, Dogs! It creeps, it slithers. Welcome to the Berserker. General Thor will be proud. All right, as we do, I'm grabbing the scoring play to drop in the chat for y'all. I'm grabbing it. Our extra point is good. And the Dogs take a 14-0 lead. Two-tutty advantage, y'all. Two-tutty advantage for them Dogs. The ghost of Herschel Walker is a runner, says Dog Catcher. Herschel Walker, Georgia Bulldog. Come on, y'all. Hit the sub. Give the video a like, y'all. Let's make a little noise. We ain't had a big stream since the Dodgers won the World Series. We could use one. Hit the sub. Give the video a like. If we get to 300 likes by halftime, I will drop bequeath handout of a Valhalla Sports Talk membership. You can also member up on your own on the channel for as little as $1. That dollar gets you access to the emojis. I do custom emojis for every stream. Roll Tide all the way, says Chris. Dog Sick'em, says Jared Ford. Jared Ford in the house. So Stockton now 7 for 9 for 2 touchdowns. Simpson 4 for 7 with a pick. Stockton leads the Dogs in rushing as well. 6 carries for 27. Emma overrated and protected for what? They can't beat anyone in the top 10, says James Shaw. James Shaw has something to say, and he said it in the chat. We got 8:43 to go in this second quarter. The SEC Championship here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Your home for these college football playoffs here on YouTube. Georgia has lost to us. We can do it again. We can do it again. Come on, people. Stop being broke. Spend $1 and join. Spend $5. Show extra love, says Dodgers. How come you don't love me? Join up, y'all. General Thor wants you to become a V-homie today for as little as $1. Little as $1, y'all. That not make no noise? Yeah, making some noise. Dr. Pepper. AI generated on the field, y'all. Gunner is what you name your son if you want him to be a top 2 rated college quarterback in the SEC. Bama has no reason being in the college football playoffs, says James Shaw. We be till the victory is won. Cap. All right, kick away, $1 million football over to the Crimson Tide. It'll bound into the back of the end zone, and they will be 1st and 10. Relax on that Bama bashing, says Danny. Happy Saturday, says Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. All right, so they'll start at the 25. Shotgun formation for Simpson. Got trips right formation. Brings a receiver down here to the low side. Throws it quickly right. Wide receiver screen. Oh, my man got the corner. And Mo. Big hitter. Big hitter on the right side there. 1st down, Crimson Tide. Williams. 21-yard gainer on the right side there. Once he got the corner, he was gone. Whistles. All right, they're going to review this play. What button is that? Forgot what the review button is. They looking at it. Number 9. He might have stepped out, y'all, right when he got the corner. It'll be a 1st down either way, but they're going to take some of that off, y'all. He is definitely out of bounds. He's out of bounds after about a 12-yard gain. Hit the button, says Danny. Got the state flags up here, y'all. See how bad it is, y'all. I don't know. So he stepped out at the 38, chat. He stepped out at the 38. You were born in Alabama, Chris? Chris was born in Alabama, yo. 1st and 10 for the Crimson Tide. The ball on their own 38. Shotgun formation for Simpson. One wide receiver up high. Another one close to the formation down low with that big tight end. Simpson back to pass. Going to roll right. Pressure. Throws it out of bounds. 7:45 to go here in the 2nd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Alabama Crimson Tide down by 14. Down by 14, chat. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 10. Running back to his right. Back to pass, throws it, knocked down at the line. All right, I'm going to try something here, chat. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something here on my little chat box. I don't know if I like the twitch. Let's see how this looks. See how this looks. Did all that. Throwing this side. Incomplete. Incomplete. Going to make it 4th and 10. Someone type some. Yeah, I'm going to do the OSU game. Absolutely. Yep, on deck. On deck, y'all. I like that. I think. All right, punt is away. Branch going to fair catch it at the 20. Fair catch it at the 20. So 1st and 10. 7:29 to go in the second quarter of the SEC championship from Atlanta, Georgia. The sun is going down. And the Dogs have a 14-0 lead. There's a bar that it is half Alabama, half Florida. I forgot the name of the bar. It's been many years. I don't know if I like that better or not, chat. What do you think? A recently hired head football coach at Oregon State U is Jamarcus Shepard, Bama receiver coach. Hi, COO. How was your nap? I would take some corn dogs. 4. 1 for Thor. Andre P. Definitely go Bucks go, says Carmen. P. Love says, and before y'all say Bama sucks, just remember y'all need to win 7 or more to tie us with wins. Have a nice day. Damn, P. Love. You're too small. I don't like it, says Andre P. I'm talking about the chat thing, fool. Talking about the chats. We be here till the victory is won. I really could have hit the head. I could stand to go take a piss. 255 up in here. He loves sounds like Al Bundy living in the past. We're going to make the Hoosiers gobble these Buckeye nuts, says Andre P. What? What?
Holy Jesus. What is that?
We can hot tub in the tailgate and eat pulled pork, says Terry Tate, office linebacker. That's what he said, chat. I'm just reading. I just be reading stuff. Buckeye is, in fact, a nut. Better name than Alabama, Florida. I love that sound bite. It gets me every time, says Andre P. Parsons loves it too. It's his favorite. His favorite as well, Andre P. Georgia with the ball again, y'all. Already up by 2 tutties. Ball on the 20. Shotgun formation. It's going to be a handoff going left. Bell, a big gainer. First down on the left side. First down. Bulldogs. Robert Taylor in the house. I just farted. Hey, thanks for sharing, buddy. Thanks for sharing, man. We were all worried. We were all worried, Robert. The Hoosiers coach went out and measured 10 yards for his team, showing it's still 10 yards. All right, throw on the left side, a short gain to Frazier. Picks up 2. Don't get too high on your own supply. It's his dog catcher. Self-gaslighting, exactly. Robert would be some of that. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8, 6:22 to go. Shotgun, quick throw right. They try a wide receiver screen. Not exactly the best of design, but a gain, nonetheless, of 2 on the right side. 3rd down. 3rd down. Andre says a fart is a mating call where I'm from. Who have the ball, says the only Perky. I don't know, Perky. I'm going to give you one guess, Perky. I'm going to give you one guess. Plug in the chromosomes you got, all 3 of them, and tell me who has the football based on what's on your screen. If you're blind, I apologize in advance. Third and 6, back to pass. Going long, left side. Nobody home. Nobody home. Bullet, put a blanket over your head and call it a chuck wagon. I see why they don't trust him to throw. He kind of sucks, says Andre P. All right, so 4th and 6. I was just in ads, my bad, says the only Perky. I forgive you. I forgive you. Punt is away. Caught by Thorson, Alabama with the $1 million football. You call that move a Dutch oven, says dog catcher. I don't think anybody is from prison, says Andre P. Guess what I'm having made, Andre P, for you to watch me eat? Some corn dogs. Got me some corn dogs being made. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. What's Kangaroo doing? He's a Bama fan. He's a Bama fan, chat. 11,000 views. Air fryer in full effect. Absolutely. Got him in the air fryer. We got him in the old air fryer, yo. 238 up in here. Bulldogs putting a whooping to the Crimson Tide. Can the Crimson Tide wake up? Can they wake up before it's too late? Here in the SEC Championship. He loves his thank you. I'm Dis. Andre is the original San Francisco treat, says T. Kubler. Really? Really? All right, there's the Georgia Bulldog watching some TV and door dashing with some fans. Pronto Pups, the original corn dog invented 1939 on the Oregon coast when the bakery delivered the buns early and they were destroyed by rain. Look at all that Dr. Pepper. You think there's Dr. Pepper in those, chat? All right, here we go. Alabama better do something. They do get the second half kickoff. They're going to start out this drive 1st and 10 at the 25 with 5:24 to go in this second quarter. Simpson under center here, trips right formation, running back behind him. They bring a receiver down here to the low side. He's going to hand it off and right up the middle. A short gain of about 3 by Deere. Who you been talking to, says Andre P. Who you been talking to? Been talking to, fool? "71 rush yards for Georgia. Not so many for them other guys. A handoff to their wide receiver, going right. He's dodging guys, but he doesn't dodge enough of them. It's going to make it 3rd short for the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3rd and short for the Tide. This Williams, he's shaky. He's shifty. They'll call it 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 is the down and distance. 4:20 clock running here. Second quarter. Shotgun formation. Duos to the right. A single down low and a running back. Back to pass. A throw to the running back, and it's out of his reach. Incomplete. Incomplete. Simpson rushed the throw. And wow. Alabama going to have to punt it again. Alabama going to have to punt one more again. Pronto Pups use a lighter, more savory pancake-like batter, while corn dogs typically use a sweeter, heavier cornbread-like batter. Both contain cornmeal, but the batter style and sugar content are key distinctions. Damn. Be learning shit up in the VST streams, y'all. Be learning some stuff. George and Versa Boyington hot dog stand in Rockaway Beach rainstorm spoiled hot dog buns, prompting George to experiment with batter coating hot dogs on sticks for quicker cooking. Damn. Damn, 1st and 10 for them dogs. Let's give them the ball. Let's give them the $1 million football. Quick throw, right side. This wide receiver cuts it the other way. Goes almost all the way across the field. He'll be real close to another 1st down. Dogs. Look at this play, y'all. That's shifty. Man catches it on a bullet. Just cuts across. And then he's on the left side. Maceroni told me, says T. Kubler. So we're at the 28 now. Shotgun formation. Quick throw, right side. Vance gives him this little stiff arm action. Nice little gain by Bell of 8 yards. Takes it to the Georgia 36. Takes it to the 36, chat. Oh, 1st down. 1st down on a rush up the middle by Frazier. He doesn't go down until he gains 4. So 1st down for them dogs, already up by 2 touchdowns. They're saying that a Bama loss could open the door to the playoff for Miami and Notre Dame. From the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. It's a handoff up the middle. Short gain of about 1 by Jones, the running back, number 32. It gets quiet on me. We still got 2:23 up in here. See if I'm hidden. All right, 2-minute timeout, y'all. 2 minutes before halftime. 2 minutes before halftime. And these Dogs with a 2-touchdown lead are on the move again. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, chat. I'm back. Rice-A-Roni's a snitch. Money Me Down says, let's go. Run like them dogs that came to play. What is going on with Bama, says Danny. So that was an interesting comment by, I believe it was Overstreet there, that if Bama gets blown out here, that could possibly open up the playoffs for I think they said Miami and Notre Dame. So they expanded the playoff, and it's still a group that's voting for who goes into it. That seems like some bullshit to me. I know Georgia is good, but if Alabama loses, they do not deserve to go to the playoffs. They are playing like absolute caca, says P Love. Like P Love said, I agree. I agree. Plus, they want to get Notre Dame in there. You know, Notre Dame sells tickets and views. You know they want to get that Notre Dame team in there. Or the Longhorns, says T. Kubler. Longhorns don't draw like Dame, bro. They don't draw like Notre Dame does. I know Texas is football, but Notre Dame is an institution. So here we go. Here we go. 2-minute warning before the half. Under center. Fakes a handoff to nobody. Rolls right. And he's just going to run it and dive towards the 50. A gain of about 5 by Stockton on the right side. 1:48 clock running. So resume comparison on the bubble, they're showing Alabama with 10-2, Notre Dame 10-2, Miami 10-2. Strength of schedule, though, heavily leans towards Alabama. Best win for Bama was against Georgia. Notre Dame beat number 16 USC, and Miami beat number 10 Notre Dame. Notre Dame gets the ratings. Longhorns don't have a chance. As Money Me Down. Under center, fake handoff. Throw to the running back out of the backfield. He cuts up field, and they're going to drag him down. Nice tackle. Before the first down, it's going to be 4th and short for the Bulldogs. What do they do here on the Alabama side of the 50? I think they go for it here, don't you? I think they will go for it here. You don't want to give them any air, I suppose, but up by 2 touchdowns. All right, we got a timeout on the field. Alabama uses their first timeout. Longhorns have the Manning name to draw in ratings, says Kubler. If he was a better player, maybe. Lenny says that should have been a first. Okay, they're going to punt it. Georgia going to punt it. They don't want to give him no Momo. It might be a fake, though. The offense rushing out onto the field. Alabama trying to answer. Here we go, under center. Stockton trying to draw him off. And Georgia will take a timeout. Georgia will take the timeout. Hey, I appreciate you, Carmen. I appreciate you, girl. So Georgia subs, so that means Alabama gets the opportunity to sub. Manning name itself doesn't have enough rating. Tomfoolery, says Danny. Smart's going to go for it, though. After all that, the Bulldogs are going to go for it on 4th and 1 with 1:09 to go in the second quarter. SEC Championship football. They're just shy of midfield. It's going to be a run. Left side, first down, and Mo. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Duos to the right. Back to pass. Throw. Oh, tipped at the line and knocked down. Falls down. Incomplete. So clock stops with 46 seconds to go here before the half. It's going to be 2nd and 10, Georgia Bulldogs from the Alabama 47 here in the SEC Championship. Damn. Right, so 46 seconds to go, Georgia with 2 timeouts remaining. It's a shotgun and a handoff going left. 2-yard gain for Jones. Takes it to the 45. 37 seconds, clock running. That Georgia field goal kicker warming up. He is ranked the number 4 field goal kicker in the next year's NFL draft. Back to pass. Stockton almost sacked, throws it incomplete. On the right side, clock stops with 20 seconds. Appreciate it, Carmen. So he got out of the tackle box, so no grounding called. He ran to the right a little bit there. So it's going to be 4th and 8 anyway. And Georgia going to punt. Again, Alabama gets the ball after the half. Punt is away. It'll be fair caught at the 8. At the Alabama 8. So you got a long way to go and a short time to get there. They got 2 timeouts. Watch Obama run. This dog quarterback is ass, honestly, says Andre P. Really hot corn dogs, baby? Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. All right, back to pass. Is Simpson thrown, almost taken down in the end zone, gets it out to the 15. And a flag on the play. So Georgia going to get called for a personal foul on roughing the quarterback. Simpson got hit low. Hands to the face on the offense. Roughing the passer on the defense. So they'll offset. That's a win for Georgia. All right, here we go, y'all. We got some corn dogs. We got some Engelhofer. And we got some Heinz. Oh, looks like we at the half. Alabama kneels on it. We are at halftime. We are at halftime, y'all. Alabama will receive the second half kickoff. So Georgia has never beat Alabama in an SEC championship game. They're interviewing Kirby. Are they interviewing both coaches? All right, so just your basic corn dogs, y'all. With a little Engelhofer and a little ketchup. No wonder Ty sat on the bench when Saban was coach. He is not consistent. 5 of 12, 53 yards, and an interception. Trash, says P. Love. Wonder if I can get you guys some stats for these teams, y'all. Let's see. Let's see. We are at halftime. What you growling at, Thor Neelius? Okay, so I got to open this up. Got to open this up. We can move it right back, y'all. I think I'll cover up the chat, though. There you go. There you be. Much going on the receiving side there. What else we got? Team stats. That's what we want. Back in again. Play a little music. Eating corn dogs on stream, and it's not even my birthday. I know, buddy. No. Let's play some music and I'm off stream. Pride roll. All right, I'll be back in 5. Appreciate it, Carmen. Appreciate it. Hit that like, hit that sub. Says it's over for Bama. Saban dynasty is dead. Damn. Alabama gets the ball after the half, B-Love. Texas Tech won the Big 12 championship today. After this one, y'all, we got Ohio State versus Iowa on the channel. Singing or selling credit cards in a Santa suit. Didn't Forrest Gump play for Alabama? Selling haircuts. showing highlights of the Big 12 championship. Texas Tech versus BYU. I thought that Stetson Bennett went to the Rams. Virginia for the ACC championship tonight. All right, General Thor, you get the last corn dog. Won't if they don't win today's, says Kirsty Bain. Oh, excuse me. I got you, cutes. I got you. All right, so we're approaching the second half of the SEC championship between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Oh. Stockton 12 for 17, 2 touchdowns. Let me turn this off. Stockton 12 for 17, 2 touchdowns, 80 passing yards. Simpson 5 for 12 with a pick and 53 rushing yards. Stockton 7 carries for 32 yards, leads the Bulldogs. Hill, the running back, 9 whole rushing yards for the Alabama Crimson Tide. That seems wild because I thought they had a bunch of good running plays up the middle. Bell is also the leading receiver for Georgia, and Williams leads Alabama. So they're not exactly airing it out. Getting a PI between your last college game and draft is always good for draft stock. Matt Stafford was a Georgia Bulldog. Was he? I didn't know that. I didn't know that Stafford was a Georgia Bulldog. I know that obviously Francis Osbury Tarkington. But yeah, I didn't know Stafford was. Duncan Stewart. Duncan Stewart with the info on that one, chat. Let's go to the 8th screen. NBA has gotten underway, y'all. We got some NBA games going on. Scores on the bottom of your screen there. Let me get rid of this thing here real quick. And so they're going to have a contest here. Dr. Pepper's going to put it on. All right, so they're going to throw footballs into a hole in big giant Dr. Pepper cans. Public indecency and public driblick. Drunk in public. How many could you make, Chad, if you had to make this throw? How many could you make into the hole in the Dr. Pepper can? Yep. Yep. Teammates with Kershaw, correct? How many could you make, chat? So they're throwing it from what? From 5 yards? No, from, 5 yards out. I don't know if she's been practicing. He might have been. Jesse versus Creed. There you go, Jesse. Get a couple in there, girl. She'd be like free throw shooting. He's fired them. Winner is Jesse with 14. One throw, and then it would be shot. Drip Show in the house. What's up, Drip? All right, Jesse, 100,000. She gets 20K for being second. All right, come on, y'all. I think a lot of our regulars are here, but subscribe, like if you're new, like if you're just happy to be here. And the second half about to start, y'all. We got some marching bands on the field here. Again, after this, y'all, we got Ohio State versus Indiana. Buckeyes versus Hoosiers. Go to a last commercial break, I think, before the half. I'd pop every pepper in the pie hole, says DC. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Just thankful that God created football, says DC. Amen. Amen. Dogs, says money me down. Ada Carmen. All right, they're hyping up the SEC here on this commercial. Hopefully this second half about to get started, chat. Doing local commercials now. How the hell does this guy have that many people in there? Steadily promoting the live game. Let's see what it looks like. We haven't seen the bots today either. He's playing the radio. He's playing the radio, this guy.
This is crazy. They're going to force Bama to take a timeout. It looked like they're going to. That Patriots bye week, Niners, Giants.
Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Jan Rowe? Lots love college football like Forrest Gump likes Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. 185 in the house, y'all. We're about to get started with the second half of this SEC championship game here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Stafford was a Georgia Bulldog, #1 pick overall. All right, here we go. Georgia to kick it to Alabama here in the quarter three. Quarter three. Kick is away. And it'll go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Row on the left side there, they're showing highlights from the first half, or low lights if you're Alabama. But here we go. Ty Simpson, 6 for 13, a pick and 54 yards in that first half. They're going to need him if they want to come back. Under center here. Takes the handoff, rolls to his right. Quick throw to Brooks. And that'll be only a 1-yard gain on the right side there. 1-yard gain. 14-34, Simpson, shotgun formation. He's got low to his left. Trips right. They are going right to left on your TV screen. 2nd and 9 is the down and distance. Bring the tight end down low here. Fake the handoff. Simpson with happy feet getting chased. Throws it. Incomplete. Out of bounds. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. So shotgun formation this time. Duos to the right, duos to the left, and a running back in a shotgun. Back to pass. They get him! Sacked!
Bruh.
Oops, sacked. This one. They ain't got no fuck. So Alabama gonna have to punt it. All right, punt is away. $1 million football over to the Dogs, already up by 2 touchdowns, and a return all the way into Alabama territory near the 40. Branch returns it 24 yards to the 40-yard line. Georgia already in business. Chat goes absolutely silent on me. Dodgers putting up the Georgia G's. All right, Justin Jefferson of Alabama limping off the field. And Georgia 168, Alabama 62 on total yards. Shotgun formation, duos to the left. It's a handoff up the middle for a short gain of 1 by Frazier. 13-11, clock running down. James Shaw, it's going to be hilarious watching Bama fans glaze UGA in the playoffs. Second and 9. Fake the handoff. Now throws it to that same run back on this right side. It'll be a gain for Frazier of 6 yards. Takes it to the Alabama 33. Takes it to the Alabama 33, chat. All right, right hash, shotgun formation. Looking left, throws it, first down. Inside the 30, first down dog. $211 in the house, 17,000, almost 18,000 views. The SEC Championship here on Valhalla Sports Talk. I'll be doing all of these big playoff games for college football here in 2025. Pump fake, then a throw to the right, caught inside the 10, and the Bulldogs are in the red zone. 1st and goal. You gotta think Georgia is about to put an end to Alabama's season if they score again here. You gotta think that Alabama's hopes for the college football playoff are on the ropes. It's a fake handoff, a throw on a crosser, knocked down at the line by the Bama defense. Not gonna lie, UGA looks really good. Go Ducks, says James Shaw. So what we got here? Second and goal. 10:53, clock stopped here in the third quarter. Under center is Stockton. He's going to hand it off. They're going left. A hole, gaping hole. Touchdown Dogs. Touchdown Dogs. Bam! Nate Frazier, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bama fans in Atlanta are in shock. Damn. Extra point is good. And it's 21-zip. Bulldogs. $21-0, chat. It's over. UJ isn't down scoring, and they ain't giving up 21 to Bama. Just a reminder, Georgia, the initial line on this game was Georgia was favored by 2.5. By game time, it had dropped down to 1.5. And Georgia, the number 3 team in the country, is putting it to the number 9 team in the country, Alabama, by 3 touchdowns now, just starting the third quarter. Blackjack, says Diablo Caldane. Where the hell was this Georgia offense last week? Is it Georgia or does the Alabama defense just suck, says Jeffrey McDowell. What's up, Jeff? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, sir. Nick Saban not helping Bama these days. Now he's selling cars or selling something with Dion. Aflac Insurance. So Frazier gets that touchdown. It's obvious Bama line play does not match up to playoff quality. I agree. They should not be in, says Jeffrey McDowell. '81 Dugan says, "Go Dogs." Obama was gonna win. 1-2-3-0-0-0-0. Well, hopefully that next stream is more competitive, y'all. We'll be doing Ohio State versus Indiana. It could be a carbon copy of this. Could be a carbon copy of this one, y'all. The playoffs don't start till next week, I believe, chat. These are the championship games, the conference championship games. It's Diabolical Dave, sir. Listen, man, every name is a riddle the way YouTube's making your names look in the chat now. Every fucking name is a riddle. But appreciate you being here, Diabolical Dave. Maybe Georgia is just feeling that playoff vibe and they've upped their game, says Jeffrey McDowell. Jacoby type shy. F the SEC. F Bama. Go Dogs. Oh, whoa. Helmet rolls off. Nice kick coverage by Georgia there. It's always weird when you see a helmet rolling. So there's 2 college spots left. Boise State, Duke, Madison, or James Madison, Tulane, and Virginia. All want those 2 spots. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for Bama. 10:41. Clock stopped here in the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation for Simpson. Kind of a bunch formation. Wideouts on either end. A running back in the backfield. He'll hand it off. Coming left side. A gain of 5 by Deer. Oh, a Deer. Gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Dave, we honestly don't give a fuck, says Andre. Crazy how Bama sleepwalked into this one, says Bones 1LE. A&M would have been a way better game versus Georgia or Ole Miss. Go Dogs, says Dirty 30. Game Birds. Shotgun formation, trips right. Trips right on a 2nd and 5. Fakes the handoff, and he's going to just kneel on it. Simpson just gives up on the play, a busted play. He tried to hand it off to somebody that wasn't there, and then instead of fighting, he just took a knee, basically. Just slid down. Gave himself up. So 3rd and 10 now after the 5-yard loss. 9:31, clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Simpson in the shotgun. It's a trips right formation this time with a running back to his left. Dogs showing pressure at the line. They move a receiver further out, and they're blitzing from the right side. Oh, my God, and the quarterback gets blown the fuck up. Flag on the play, encroachment. False start on the offense. Oh, my God, and that quarterback got absolutely obliterated for his trouble. Duke won't get even with a win. They'll give it to Tulane or Miami, says Bones. I can't believe they're giving shit. I mean, they expanded it. Why not just take the top teams? Thrown right side, caught. He's not going to get a first, y'all. He's still going to be about 3 yards short to Pritchett. And Alabama going to have to punt it again. Let's go, Bama. Damn, says Michael Rudd. Punt formation for the Crimson Tide. Oh, $1 million football over to them Bulldogs. It'll be fair caught at about the 33. And Georgia going to go down here and try to get touchdown number 4. Simpson felt a squeeze. Got to go here. F it at this point. They did indeed not go for it there. What happened to Bama's CFP chances? They get skunked, says Brad Stan. The announcer said that they're out if they get crushed. They'll likely be out if they get crushed. They also said that it opens the door for Notre Dame. So that's this is me coming from a guy that just is based on television ratings. Okay. I think that means that Notre Dame is going to get in the college football playoff. If Bama gets blown out, they're going to put Notre Dame in if they've got a chance. Bama Lamb showed up like Ram Jam, singing Black Betty. Black Betty, bam, bam. It would be like March Madness with approximately 70 teams getting in with play-in games, and folks would still be complaining about not making the playoffs. I'll just say Bama's playoff chances are questionable. If they get dog-walked in this game, pun intended, don't forget, they only got in this game on fourth tiebreaker, so there's a question already. And Jacoby says, low tide. Damn. Michael Rudd predicting 28 unanswered. Incoming. A Bone says Bama should not even be playing today, as we can clearly see. Well, this is based on standings, right? I mean, didn't they have the better record to play for the championship or what? I mean, how did they decide who played in this game? It was based on record, right? I don't think Notre Dame gets in either, and Miami should be in ahead of them, says Jeffrey. Yeah, but Miami don't sell. Miami don't sell. I know it's Miami, but they don't sell like Notre Dame. You could be right. You could be right. But Miami doesn't pay the bills, sell the commercials, quite like the fighting Irish. I'll be back, says Holmquist, for the Indiana versus Ohio State game. 10-2 is not better than 11-1, says Bones. I mean, I'm asking Bones, how did they decide who played in this game? Notre Dame getting in here says, money me down. I get head to head, but this is an argument to bring back divisions in the SEC. I'm just guessing, just like you all are. I'm just guessing too, yo. I'm saying if TV's involved, and the betting folks, I'm sure Notre Dame gets more bets than a Miami team would as well. All right, fake a pitch, they go left. And he's met by the Alabama defense, and he'll get nothing. Maybe lose one, does Bell. AM and Ole Miss have better records than UGA and Bama. Notre Dame could sell out a run of holy rosaries with football-shaped beads. A&M and Ole Miss for 11-1. Jacoby type shy. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He's going to step up, and he's going to run it. He's going to ramble through the Alabama defense for an 8-yard gain. Does Stockton. Takes it to the Georgia 43. That's going to make it a 3rd and short. 3rd and 2 for the Georgia Bulldogs. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. All about them Benjamins. All right, here we go. Big 3rd and 2, 6:57, clock running. Fake the handoff. Going for it. Left side, Cop. First down, Dogs. First down, Georgia Bulldogs. $261, that's our high for the day. Hit the like button, y'all. Help me out with that YouTube algorithm. Doubleheader on the channel today, y'all. We've got Ohio State versus Indiana next here on Valhalla Sports Talk, a whole new stream. Should have been UGA and A&M. We had a bad year at FSU, but we tore Bama up, says 81 Dugan. 3rd and 17 is the down and distance. What the hell happened? Was there a penalty? Oh, personal foul on the Dogs. I missed it. So 3rd and 17 now. Shotgun. Back to pass. Thrown. Caught. Gonna be short. It's gonna be short. Takes it to the 41. And with a 3-score lead, Georgia is running off the field to punt it. So a much-needed stop for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Love watching Georgia like this. This makes for great playoffs, says Jeffrey McDowell. All right, punt formation, $1 million football. Over there to Bama. It's going to bound over his head and into the end zone. So a nice little faker-rooski by the Alabama receiver. And they will start out at the 25. Conference championships game is based off of conference record only, says T. Kubler. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Figured it was based on record for these the conference championships. Appreciate it, Carmen. That loss was a sub 500 FSU team. Another reason why they probably won't make the CFP with a loss today. It says boom. I don't know. We're trying to get it back up there to that 300 number, y'all. We're trying to get it up there, but it just ain't happening. Football Nation eating up all the goodies. Emma is the only one of that group that will have a second loss, says Bones. All right, we just crossed 20,000 views, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hit that sub, give the video a like. Literally where we started today. Literally where we started today. Bama shouldn't be here, says Jacoby type shy. All right, Alabama got to do something here, right, chat? They got to get one. They got to break the dam. They got to get points. They got to get a tutty here. But I don't know, man. This guy Simpson only got 66 passing yards. Their leading rusher has 10. Their leading receiver has 33. We are more than halfway through the third quarter. So Alabama better wake the hell up. They will put more weight on the amount they lose by and how they played, says Dump Beast. That's a hot take, sir. That's a hot take. Button that in. Flaming hot take, sir. Canes have a huge fan base, but Notre Dame has the TV deals. Bama beat the team that beat A&M in conference. What part about non-conference losses having zero to do with conference standing is so hard to understand? This Kubler. Remember when we had corrupt cronies, bowl committees, and 3 polls deciding on NCAA football champ? Yep. All right, 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 20. Different from the NFL. Shotgun formation. Duos to the left, one to the right. Bring one in motion. A lot of time tapping feet. It's a catch by Love, but he's falling backwards as he makes it. So just a short gain of 4. Going to make it 2nd and 6 with 5:25 clock running here in the third quarter. Alabama has to score. They can't get blown out about 35-0 and expect to make the playoff. How you play at the end of the year matters, says Jeffrey. All right, a run up the middle there for a 2-yard gain. Alabama not playing like a team that is down by 3 touchdowns. Because Notre Dame sells. That's why. Shotgun formation from the 26. Back to pass, a quick throw, left side. The guy gets blown up, stays on his feet, tip tap. First down, Bama. Needed. Badly needed first down. Wait, he's marking this short of the first. He must have stepped out of bounds. He must have stepped out of bounds here, chat. I don't know. Did he step out, though? Does that heel go down? Oh, yeah. He stepped out. They're going to punt it. They're going to punt it, y'all. I didn't see it with the guys on the sideline there. Right back to Georgia. And not a good punt either. Went out of bounds at about the 34, 35. Wow. Let Bama rot, says Jacoby. Isn't that the argument UCF used in 17 to claim they were champs, says Bones. All right, here we go. Georgia will start out at their own 35. Under center is Stockton. A run by Frazier up the middle. A 9-yard gain before he goes down. So going to make it 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1, chat. And look for Georgia to take a shot here. Look for Georgia to take a shot or do some kind of trick play right here, right at midfield. To put in the dagger in the Alabama Crimson Tide. Duos to the left. Under center is Stockton. It's a handoff up the middle. First down. First down. Bulldogs. A gain of 4 by Frazier. It's good shit, Dump Beast. Alabama was the most watched college football program by average viewers, averaging around 8.49 million, closely followed by Texas and Georgia. That's good shit, Dump. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I don't claim to know everything, but that's good shit right there. That might tell me that Notre Dame in trouble, right? And maybe Texas has a chance. I think Dogcatcher said that too earlier. Simpson looks like he's scared rabbit, the same as the Florida State game. They're killing them with the run. They're just going to control the clock, says Andre P. Yeah, that was good shit, Dump. That was good shit, man. I'm forgetting the wrong number. I don't know. Look, I'm pushing. Anywho, here we go. 2:16 left to run. Tight end, left side. 5-yard gain. Takes it to the UGA 48. 2:06 clock running here in the third quarter. It's going to control the clock. Bama can't stop the run game at all. It says money me down. What happened? 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Under center is Stockton. Gray gets nothing. tackled for a 3-yard loss. That's going to make it a 3rd and long, 3rd and 13. My team isn't on the bubble, so I'm happy with whoever they pick. I think it's going to be very interesting. I hope they don't put teams from the same conference in the same bracket, though, says Jeffrey McDowell. Miami already beat Notre Dame. That should automatically keep them in over Notre Dame if Bama drops. Throw left side, caught by that little dude, and he'll get forced out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. And I think Georgia might punt it here. Yep. Georgia offense headed off the field. So Kirby says with a 3-touchdown lead, I'll punt it again. Try to pin them deep in their own end. Texas also has that Manning name on the radar. Notre Dame puts more fans in the seats and eyeballs on the TV. That's what he's been saying. That's why the committee has been keeping them higher. All right. This punt is fair caught inside the 8 by Adams. Alabama takes control of the $1 million football. We will go to a commercial break with just 10 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. It'll be hard not to have the same conference games with potentially 5 SEC teams in the playoffs, says Bone. Let's go Georgia, says Everett. All right, so the clock stopped with the 10 seconds on it. Bama in a shotgun at their own 8. Down by 3 scores. Kind of a bunch formation. They don't spread it out much. Back to pass. He steps up, throws it, caught by the big tight end. And he's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling out past the 30 for an Alabama first down. So that was it for the 3rd quarter, Chad. And we go to the 4th quarter, y'all. We go to the 4th quarter. Georgia up 21-0 in the SEC championship against Alabama. I remember when Dennis Erickson coached my Oregon State Beavers to a Tostitos Fiesta Bowl slaughter of Notre Dame, Oklahoma Sooners, Florida State, the Orange Bowl 2 days later. Notre Dame has also been playing better in the end of the season. That is the reasoning of the committee, whether it's correct or not, says Jeffrey McDowell. It's going to be about 4, maybe 5 SEC teams in playoffs, says Money Me Down. The Bama coach is like, F this shit, he's getting drunk after this, says Andre P. Owen says absolutely, and with their losses being Miami and A&M, it makes Miami's SMU and Louisville losses look pretty bad, says Bones. Damn. You guys be on it. You guys be on it with the hot takes. I can remember what button it was. You guys be on it with the flaming hot takes, y'all. The SEC is not getting 5 teams in. It's going to be 4. There are 5 automatic bids, whether they're in the top 12 or not. There's a place here called the Dip Dog Stand that was a batter similar to Long John Silver uses. Good, says Everett Toucher. What are you talking about? Corn dogs, Everett? That corn dog discussion is so first half, sir. That corn dog discussion was so first half. Ryan Rowe, flaming, hot take, baby. Cats on fire, says Ryan. Yeah, they are. We might not have all the viewers. We definitely got some good chat going on. And I be reading as many of them as I can, y'all. I try to read as many as I can. I want my points, you stingy bastard, says Andre P. What do you mean you want him? Corn dog discussion is welcome in any quarter, says Kubler. Mutiny! Mutiny! Mutiny in the moderators. All right, I'll drop some points. I'll give you all some points. Why not? Betting broke, though, so I don't know what good they are. I don't know what good these some bitches are. Add points to all viewers. What you gonna do here? Ignore the score for a sec, chat. All right, 20,000 to everybody. 20,000 points to each and every one of you. Back to pass. Throw over the middle. Caught. And it'll be a 9-yard gain. Have fun. It's parade, baby. 2. Are they coming to get you? You think they have Cutwater down there at the, I know you don't have time, but you think they got some down the street? All right, shotgun. Back to pass. Oh, sacked him. They sacked that fool. I only have 250. Check again, Ryan. Check again. I just gave 10,000 to everybody. Oh, personal foul, though, after the play. Wow, screwed that up. Georgia called for a personal foul. And Kirby is in that dude's ass. Kirby is in his business. So shotgun formation. It's now 1st and 10 on the Bama 45. 14:04 to go in this fourth quarter. Ball snapped. Back to pass. Arm hit. Caught, though, by Edwards of Alabama. First down, Crimson Tide. You're right, Cuber. I got to adjust that. I have to fix that with the Niniku business. Them yen, man. Back to pass. Over the middle. Caught by Hill. A gain of 4. Takes it to the Georgia 38. Does Kirby look like the late, great Mike Leach? I don't think so. Maybe how he acts, but not how he looks. Shotgun formation on a 2nd and 6. 13:06 clock running here. Quick throw right side and drop by Hill. Not Alabama's year, and I'm here for it, says Everett. Just the name dip sounds like DQ dip cone with the hard shell, says Kubler. What time is it? I can't remember what time that other game starts. The other game starts at 5? Okay, shotgun formation, 3rd and 6. Back to pass. It's a long throw, a prayer, if you will. And we're going to have a flag. And Alabama has a prayer answered. This is going to be pass interference on the Dogs. And Alabama, for the first time today, is in the red zone. All right, 2 wideouts left. Shotgun, back to pass. Over the middle. Off the fingertips of Everett. Of Brooks. Off the fingertips of Brooks in the end zone. So 2nd and 10. Money Me Down says, do you smell what the dogs are cooking? 15 bet on Bama money line. Gambler alert. All right, they're not in the red zone yet, y'all. I was wrong. Makes the handoff. Going for it. Corner. Fade. Incomplete. Drop by the Bama receiver. Intended for Williams. Everett says, I could eat me a few dip dot. I'd bench 15's ass, says Andre P. Hit him right in the chest, y'all. Went through both his hands and hit him in the chest. So 3rd and 10. This has to be 4 down territory, right? Shotgun formation. Duos to the right, duos to the left. Thrown over the middle. Caught. And dude working his way through this defense. Touchdown, Bama. Touchdown, Bama.
Touchdown!
Extra point. Extra point is good. 2 touchdown lead now for the Dogs. Bama just needs to make this thing close, as Jeffrey McDowell. Williams has more drops this year than last year, says Money Me Down. 255 in the house. We're just approaching 23,000 views. Not a particularly large subscriber day. I don't know if I'm just outside on the search or what, but I don't know. We kind of hoovered around this 250 number all day. I got a bit of time to set up, I think. Let's see. So that's a 6 o'clock start for the other game. Ooh, it's going to be a quick turnaround, y'all. It's going to have to be a quick turnaround. I want Bama in this playoff, says Jeffrey McDowell. Dogs offense coming out hot. They'll score right back. They want to blow them out. Mark says the only reason Bill B is coming back at North Carolina is to tune in the drama with his 24-year-old girlfriend. Anyone else would have gotten canned at North Carolina, says Mark. Well, I think they're paying a lot of money too, right? I think they're paying him a lot of money, bro. I want Bama and Miami out, Duke to win the ACC, and 2 G5 teams, JMU and Tulane, in the playoff, just to highlight how stupid the current rules are, says Bones. Hot take. Duke wins that conference. No one from that conference will get in, says Jeffrey. It's all very complicated, Chad. It's all very complicated. But one thing not complicated is Alabama has finally broke through and scored a touchdown. That part is not complicated. Can Georgia answer? Time they score, says Money Me Down. I'm going to laugh if Georgia pulls off a land of Falcon choke, this game kind of situation, says Mr. Goat. That shit is too little too late, says Andre P. Tide is rising, says DC. All right, here we go. Football away. $1 million football over to the Georgia side. It'll bound out of the end zone, as they all have, it seems like today. And Georgia will start at the 20. All right, 12:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 25. I don't understand the kickoff rules either. Roll to the right. It's a catch. Man cuts towards midfield. Picks up a couple extra. Branch. A 7-yard gain to the Georgia 32. So 2nd and 3 is the down and distance. 12:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Who Belongs in the Playoff chat will continue 100-fold in the Ohio State-Indiana game and then increase with each playoff game, all driving up VST viewership, says Kubler. Under center this time is Stockton. Makes the handoff, rolls right, throws it, caught, first down. First down caught by Delp. Takes it out to the Georgia 35 after a 5-yard gain. Mark says he doesn't care who wins this. All right, kind of a muddle. Fake handoff. Option, I guess. An old dude gets slobber knocked. Stockton hit hard after a 1-yard loss. Gunner only has a 90% completion rate in the fourth quarter this season. Only. N48 clock running. 2nd and 10 is the down and distance. Georgia trying to answer the Alabama score. Shotgun formation. Duos to the left. Single to the right. It's a run up the middle by the quarterback. And Stockton gains 7. COO's ride has arrived. Georgia is the most inconsistent team sometimes. Would it surprise me if they lost? No. Jeffrey McDowell. Shotgun formation on a 3rd and 4. All right, baby. Have fun. I love you. All right, 3 wide. Back to pass. Scrambling for it. And the Alabama defense up to the task. They tackle him for no. It's going to be 4th and 4. 4th and 4. Alabama gets the stop. Oh, 90% in this game. I'm tracking. I thought you said this year. All right, they punt it. They're going to punt it, y'all. Punts away. Fair catch signal. Dropped. He covers it, but inside the 5. So what's the rule here? Because he fair caught it, it goes out to the 25 or some dumb shit? No, they're gonna start from inside the 5. I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore, chat. Hit the subscribe, give the video a like. So I'll have to change this over quickly, y'all, to that next game. How much time left? 9:06 remaining in the fourth quarter. 9:06 remaining. I know it's hard to see, bro, but right below the little football field there, at the beginning of every last play, it tells you the time at that point. So as an example, 9:13 was remaining when the punt was hit. Punt dropper wore cycling shorts. Computer wore tennis shoes. I don't know. Everything's good on the analytics, y'all. I just don't have the people. Watch time is correct. All that good stuff. Just don't have the eyeballs. Boom, 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 boom. He's doing good. He's got almost a thou. He's got almost a thou. I meant he could be, but if you sacked and your completions are around the line of scrimmage, that stat is meaningless. Yeah, I try to keep you updated, Money Me Down. I try to keep you updated. I apologize if I was slacking, but we got 9:06 to go. 9:06 to go. Good show. I don't know why there aren't more in here, but it could be the fans of this game don't want to be distracted. That's the way I'm going to be in the Big Ten Championship, says Jeffrey McDowell. There aren't more in here because this game is boring, says Bones. Well, I'm the only one having trouble, y'all. The big boys are killing it. Football Nation got almost 10,000 in there. All right, so deep in their own end is Bama. From the 4, shotgun formation. Simpson standing in his own end zone. Running back to his right. Trips left. Crosser at the feet of his tight end. Not going to get it done that way. Not going to get it done that way, y'all. All right, 2nd and 10 now from the 4. Shotgun. Duos to the right and left. A running back to his left. He tosses it, kind of a crosser, out to the 10. And a gain of 8 for Bernard. So a huge 3rd down here with 8:49 clock running in the 4th quarter. Huge 3rd down for the Crimson Tide. Their college football playoff hopes on the ropes. Tapping his helmet on a 3rd and 2. Shotgun. Duos to the right. A single up top. Ball snapped. Back to pass. A little lofts it to the tight end. And the tight end gets absolutely obliterated by Allen, one of the linebackers for Georgia, or maybe a safety. And that's going to make it 4th and 2. And Alabama got to go for it. Alabama has to go for it here. Their season on the line. 4th and 2. A long 4th and 2. Shotgun. Trips right. Ball snap. Back to pass. Throws it right side. Incomplete. Not even close. Turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. What a horrible throw there. They're lined up on the left hash over there, and he throws it all the way across. My goodness. OSU minus 3.5, says Bones. All right, we in the red zone, right? Georgia in the red zone, no? Hell yeah. Shotgun formation, trips left, running back behind Stockton. He'll keep it on kind of a weird option, take it right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. .752 clock running here in the 4th quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. The SEC championship, who wants it? Bulldogs, Crimson Tide. Bunch formation, single setback behind Stockton. Hands it off. Going right. And the Alabama defense says, not today, son. A loss of 1, I believe. Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Going to Christmas party. We'll be back later after a few adult beverages as cubes. Simpson sucks. Maybe drafted as an NFL stadium janitor, says Mark. Damn. 3rd and 11 now. From the 14-ish, the 13-ish. Back to pass, a quick throw. Branch cuts it upfield, straight down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Touchdown!
The dagger, if you will. 13-yard touchdown reception by Zachariah Branch on the throw from Stockton. Oh, wow. Damn. Extra point is up, and it's good. Damn. Back up by 3. We got 6:51 to go in the 4th quarter. GG's Bama. It's over, son, says Bones. Let's go, says Money Me Down. He's flirting with 250 still in the chat, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. JJ McCut from the roster soon, says Mark. All right, so 5:03, y'all. That other game starts at 6. I'm going to end this stream at the end of the game, obviously, but I'm going to end it quickly. And then I got to get set up for Ohio State, Indiana. It's a little bit harder than just a little bit harder on my channel with my graphics package than just turning it off and turning it back on, y'all. Got to put up them state flags, change all the logos, put the players up, do all that shit. Do all that stuff. We picked up about 6 or 7 subscribers. I don't know how many likes we got. Only 67 likes. That's horrible. That's horrible. But I appreciate y'all. Who do you think going to win the OSU game? Ohio State going to kill them. Going to be just like this one. It's going to be just like this one. This W will make Kirby 2-7 versus Bama, I believe, which will likely continue to even out in the next few years as Bone. Do the ACC game instead? No. An NFL janitor can probably read defense a little bit better than cheating J.J. McCarthy, says Jeffrey McDowell. OSU is going to blow out IU 38-10. That's -3.5 line is crazy. IU's only good win was in Oregon, says Bones. So again, 6:51 to go in the fourth quarter, y'all. A game dominated by the Bulldogs. Neither team with huge passing yards. All right, kick is away. Go out of the back like they all have. They'll start at the 25? Maybe. Oh, hell, who knows? That's a fact, says Jonathan Joel. Jeffrey says, I think there's a Vegas conspiracy. All right, 6:51. Here we go. Bama with it at the 25. Ball snap, back to pass. Thrown. Caught, first down and more. Bernard takes it out to the Alabama 35. A 16-yard gain for an Alabama first down. Georgia playing a prevent-type defense. Rushing 4 at most times. 6:27, shotgun, empty backfield. Back to pass. Thrown, left side, a comebacker. Caught for a gain of 8. It'll be short of a first. Takes it to the Alabama 49. So 2nd and 2, 6:05 clock running here in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation for the Crimson Tide. Thrown left side, incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Bernard. Broken up by Everett of the Bulldogs. Game set match says Robert Schwartz. Corum, on the other hand, is showing why Exhigan won, says Jeffrey McDowell. 5:56, clock stopped here. It's a 3rd and 2 for the Crimson Tide, down by 2 touchdowns. Three touchdowns, excuse me. Back to pass. Simpson with time, going to run it. He's going to go down short of the first, in my opinion. That's going to make it 4th and very short for Alabama. Overstreet is saying that Miami's going to get in. Overstreet is predicting that Miami is going to get in with this Alabama loss. Or Herb Street, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, timeout. Timeout, Alabama. What's up, Curtis Jenkins? Turn on the game, says Danny Jackson. You turn on the game, Danny Jackson. Maybe the Vikings draft Pavia, says Mark. In Bama's losses, the offense was anemic, says Robert Schwartz. All right, they're on the Georgia side of the 50. It's 4th and 1. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff, a quick throw, first down. First down, Bama. Nice little play there, I thought. Caught by Edwards, the tight end, 8-yard gain. 5:20. Might have a penalty. All right, so they reset the game clock for some reason there. So 5:15, clock running here. 1st and 10, Bama at the Georgia 42. Shotgun formation. 2 wideouts left, 1 right, empty backfield, back to pass. Throws it left side, almost picked off. So close to a pick 6 for the Bulldogs. At 2nd and 10, 4:56 on the clock. Shotgun formation, trips left with a running back to the right of Simpson. Back to pass. Simpson going to run for it left side, but that dude says, nah, son, get down here. Get down here at the 48. A loss of 5. A loss of 5. Simpson, no match for that edge rusher. Walker. Georgia known for having them big defensive linemen. They get drafted really high. Abby is 5'10". He'll struggle in the league even as talented as he is. His bones. Kyler Murray. 3rd and 15. Back to pass. Throw crosser. Now another throw, a lateral. And that shit worked. Hill runs it. So a lateral off the catch. And a first down, Bama. Trickery. Chris is going undrafted. He's a great college quarterback, but that's all he'll ever be, says Jeffrey McDowell. They're in the red zone. Back to pass. Incomplete. Was almost a touchdown. Oh my God. It's thrown a little bit behind him. Pavia, yeah. Roll Tide. No, red zone. All right, 2nd and 10 from the Georgia 17. Shotgun, trips left. Makes the handoff. Throws it to that running back. Too hot to handle. Incomplete. Incomplete. Clock stops with 3:37. 3rd and 10 for Alabama. Down by 21. Down by 3 touchdowns. This is all over but the crying, chat. All over but the crying. But can Alabama make it closer? Get in the heads of those selection committee guys. Shotgun, empty backfield. Quick throw, right side. Incomplete behind the intended receiver. 4th and 10. Simpson, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. 3:33 to go. 4th and 10 for Alabama. Down by 3 scores in the SEC championship. Ball on the 12. Shotgun. Trips right. Maybe changing a play. Dogs showing pressure. They blitz. Simpson running for his life. Looking like Tarkington. Throw. Corner. Incomplete. Hit dude in the chest. Hit him in the chest. Turnover on downs. My God. Catch the football, fool. Hit him right in the chest, chat. Oh, it got deflected. Just before it got to him. It did get deflected by the Georgia defender. Texas should be in, says Hammer. Put the glass pipe down, brother, says Bones. Handoff, run up the middle. Takes it outside the 20. Homer Simpson throwing cinder blocks, says Mark. Yeah, I saw that. 2:56. This clock's running, y'all. Alabama still has 2 timeouts. If they want to delay the inevitable, all right, Georgia lined up in a run formation, single setback, no wideouts. Fake the handoff. And he's going to go down after he takes some time off. So they're talking about teams that had the bye in the college football playoffs last year. The teams that had the bye in the college football playoffs last year, all of them lost in the first round. All of them lost. Everybody that had the bye. The trolls in this chat have been killer today. Oh, this has been a calm one for this channel, Jeffrey McDowell. This has been calm one. You ain't seen nothing yet, sir. This has been a calm one up in here. Those aren't trolls, they're the mods. Says Toucher. Come on, Everett. Come on, Everett. That wasn't nice. I don't have no trolly mods. You will never hear me say kind things about these two teams. Can't stand them, says Mark. 15-yard line. Run up the middle. Bowens, first down and more. Alabama did just use a timeout, and I missed it. I'm gonna have to be on it, y'all. When this game ends, I'm a vamoose. The Lambo gonna come pick me up, and then I'm gonna run to the plane. Then this stream is gonna end, and then I gotta get set up for Ohio State versus Indiana. You will. It's gonna be about a 27,000 view stream, y'all. I only meant the trolls have been hilarious and very creative. We get them too. We get them too. So we got another timeout, I guess, or something. They're getting this injured Georgia player off. Chauncey Bowens, the freshman running back from Port St. Lucie. Who's your Buckeye? on, boys, get this shit rolling. We got shit to do. Going to the main for the rest of this, y'all. Two-minute warning, chat. 2-minute warning. Here in quarter number 4. Georgia wins tonight. I'm betting my house. Vandy would have kept it closer, says Bones. Some people don't know shit about sports but pretend they do. Ha ha, says Hammer. Trolls don't survive. They get an airplane ride, says Everett. Ain't had to put nobody on no plane. It has been a weird one, though. I won't lie. It's been a weird one with the viewer count just sticking. Just sticking at like that 250 number the whole time. Anyway, maybe the next one will be better. I know CeeLo's doing Tennessee next, so I'll just have to take on the nation. Just have to take on the nation. I think CeeLo done ended his. No, he's still up. He's still up. He's still up. But for me to be sitting here running with that rising rhino clown, give me a break. That guy got the personality of a shrimp boat. Good game, neighbor. Now pull for the SEC and go Dogs, says Achilles. No, I think he's doing a football game. I think, Everett. I think. It's going to be like 15 minutes I'm going to have. The Hoosiers ain't going to have to wonder who their daddy is after tonight, says Jeffrey McDowell. Alabama, their pride needs a proper pooper scooper. Rising Rhino actually has the personality of a math teacher, says Dog Catcher. Truth. Tennessee ain't got a game? I don't know. I saw something on there. Let me see. Oh, yeah, hoops. It's a hoop game. Tennessee Vols versus Illinois Fighting Illini in college hoops. Hoosiers are about to lose tonight, then lose in the first round. Cinderella story over, says Bones. My brother was a math teacher. Put Ohio State in the SEC and watch them become a 3 to 5 loss team annually. Big facts, says Achilles. Damn. Yeah, I'm all ready for Army-Navy, man. I'm excited, Mark. I'm excited for Army-Navy next week. Thumbnail already done. We ready to go. Be ready to go. All right, clock running. 124, 123. It's 2nd and 11. And a kneel down. So this is going to be final, y'all. This is going to be final. Georgia wins the SEC championship 28-7. 28-7 will be your final. And I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see you in just a few minutes for Ohio State, Indiana. Where's my Lambo? Thank you, everybody. Thank you. All right, it's officially final, y'all. The Dogs are headed to the College Football Championship Series. They're playing I've Been Working on the Railroad.